Is it? Okay. It's like super dark outside. Is the quality good? If I get close, it's good. Okay. Okay, so since I'm going to start right away, someone already asked me. Well, yeah, because it's gonna replay, right? So I can just say it already. Because yeah. So someone already asked me to do a green eye look today, but I did like a pink kind of easy look. Well, no, it really is easy. I made it like those fake like cut creases kind of thing. And someone did want me to do a green one, so that's what I'm going to do later. But someone else also asked me to show how I do my brows with it was like the Urban Decay one. I love it so much. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. I put on this side so I wouldn't lose it. And look at that. Okay. Anyways. Okay, yeah. So someone else also asked me to do this, like show how I just do it with the Urban Decay Brow Blade. It's like really, really cool because on one end it has a very, very skinny like pencil that you can go ahead and just like define it, make it like very natural, make it go like very thick. Honestly, whatever you want. Then on this side, it's like an ink stain. So it's like really, really, oh, you can't see, I'll do it here. It's like you can make really, really thin like strokes, which make it look like clearly like it's hair. So it's super cool. Actually, what I've been using ever since my mom actually chose it at the Ulta video. That if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. She chose everything I used that day, and I had to buy everything. Yeah, from the Ulta store. So it was really cool. But I actually have been using this ever since that day. It was so good. So I'm just gonna start from there. But I need a mirror. Okay. So what I always do from the beginning, clearly, I like to prime my skin first and everything. And I already did that. So my skin's already set because I like to do this while like it's giving it some time to just like relax honestly on your skin, not where you're just pounding everything on top and everything just looks so cakey. Oh my god, it's blurry. Why is it blurry? Is it better? I don't like the way it looks. But let me get closer. So I like to do that while I'm doing my brows because if I'm doing my brows, giving it time to just set into your skin just like everything else. And by the time I get to it, like I feel like it's good time because I'm gonna do my eyes after. That's just the way I like to do it. Also because I can get messy and I don't have to worry about my skin because I could go ahead and clean it up with foundation after. So I opened the wrong side. I go ahead and all this. The only bad thing about this is just the only bad thing about this is that it doesn't have a spoolie. So you have to always like have one like lying around. But I mean, they're so easy to get. I have like 5 of them, and I always have a lot more of them. They come on everything. Oh, let me use this one instead. I didn't really want to open this one yet. But yeah, always having one of these around is always really much needed because just because your eyebrows look like they're fine, like you still want to give it a little brush because you want everything to, all those details come in together at the end. Okay. So once I brush it up, I just personally like to go with the pen first because I feel like you just do all those details where you feel like it's like empty or like that needs a little bit perfecting. Then you can go ahead and add the thickness and where you need it because you might not even need that much if you do this first. I feel like if you do the other side first, then you kind of already darkened everything and you're trying to just add like the fluffiness. But I actually don't like too much of a dramatic brow, but I also not really like too natural either. So that's why I kind of like to do like best of both worlds. So very lightly with the little tip there. I'm just gonna look and those little blank spots, I'm just gonna try to fill them in first and then I can see what I go from there. So I'm gonna start here because it doesn't curve perfectly. I feel like you need that one hair right there. That's literally how I feel right here. And then there's little spots here. So honestly, I'm just gonna fill in just like I said, very lightly because a little does go a long way. You don't want to have just random lines in every way and it just looks weird. So I like to turn and you see that little gap right there? It's not a perfect like arc. So I'm just gonna I have to like hold my breath here. Do you see? Kind of. Hold on. I'm not blocking, right? I'm trying my best. Okay. Now look at that. Now I have it like filled in. Just that bottom part. I haven't done the top. But you see, like literally with those strokes, like it just looks already so much fuller, so much more perfect to what you really want. And then like it looks like you have like a fresh because it's not like dry and powdery. It's like that ink. It kind of just goes ahead and just fills it in very naturally, where it looks like it is your brow and it looks like you just had got your brows done. You came out like super fresh. So I think it's kind of cool. So if I need it to be darker over here, I'll do the same thing. Just random little, not random, but like the little spots everywhere. And it does clean off really easily. So even if you mess up, don't even worry about it. You can clean it up after. But it's not really about the thickness. It's more of just like the hair, like where you need the hair. If you can see, it's a lot more filled in now than it was compared to like this one. This is where I'm gonna fill in that right there. So yeah, let me just kind of quickly do it, and then I'll keep like, kind of trying to let it focus, but it's hard. Where can you see it? Can you see it here? No, you can't. Okay, use your imagination. Hold on. So here I'm just gonna go up. See, not passing the little corner right there for sure because you don't want to look angry. The more darker it is in the middle, you're gonna look angrier. So very, very light hand right in the middle, but I'm going up because you want a little bit of hair. You don't want it to be like dark and then blank. So yeah. Oh my god, I just started this video right away without saying hi, without saying subscribe. I'll say it at the end. Okay, it's fine. We're already here. Kind of too late now. Okay. Do you kind of see that? Okay, I think you need to see. I can even go a little higher. That's where you can notice. Like I do. You don't want it to. That scoop right. That's weird. Okay, so I am gonna go a little higher. Okay. See, I was able to fix that, but I'm also doing it very naturally instead of like doing a block or you know what I mean? Like I'm very lightly doing it. And I still brush it out a little bit just so I do blend in something because I don't want it to be just again like harsh lines. And honestly, it doesn't even have to take this long. I'm just clearly taking long because I'm on here. Might as well make it look good. But I just do like the main thing. Like, honestly, I would have stopped a long time ago. But I will just do this and I'll go on to the next one. And then I have like a natural brow where I can go out like this because I feel like I just got my brows done. But it's also like not enough if you're trying to do like a full set of makeup. Then like no, you have to add a little bit more because then your brows are gonna look really off. Okay. So you're not watching my stream, you're watching Winnie the Pooh. Okay, to the other side, I'm clearly just gonna do the same thing, but I always do this, like look on the screen, look in the mirror, see where those gaps are that you see on your own eyebrows. And just my hairs go that way, so I'm just gonna fill it in that way. And then look it right away. Boom. Two little swipes, that's all you needed. You added those little hairs that you were missing. I feel like that's what it does. It puts like the little hair that you wish that would grow there, or like the one where you tweezed it and you're like, oh, it's like just I tweezed one like too many. You're like literally putting that back. So you're making that perfect brow. Look at that. Look at the way my eyebrow just completely looks. I haven't done the tail, but just that little arch. Huge difference. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and do that little tail, I mean, and like look at how lightly and how fast. And again, very lightly. Look at that. Super easy. I always like to, even though no matter what, I'll do it like a one very light connecting line at the bottom just to give it that very like sharp edge. You know, that sharp like edge that you get right when you come out of like getting your eyebrows done. Like that's what I want. So, but I'll show you guys what I do after. But like that really, really helps it so much. Um, Along with like the cleaning up of a concealer or even a powder, depends what you're going for that day. And of course, always in the middle, you flick up. I'm always holding my breath here. Okay. Brush the inside again. Do you guys see how that literally looks like hair? Like so good. And I haven't even like done anything else. Just all I'm doing is to those gaps. Okay. I think I want to fix this side. Am I good there? Am I good? Someone help me if I'm not. I think I'm good. I do need to blend in that inner right there. I feel like there's one little dark here. It's too dark. I always like to brush up this way just to really make sure this first line is super, super blended out. I really like the first line really blended out. because I just do not like those square round brows that are so dark in the middle. Like, I don't care if I'm having bad brows on this side, like this side is not going to look weird like that. So I always like the first one to be, and then I'll go up and then I'll do like a full out blend, because now it's blended here, then right in the middle, and then here it's like super light. So now you kind of got that like ombre effect. Yeah. I think I'm good there. Honestly, I can literally just stop here, but just because I am going to do my brows and to show this, like, I'm going to keep going. But I really could just stop here. Like, look at my brows right here. I feel like they look really good. Like, it looks like I have really good brows. Like, that's all it is. So, yeah. So, when I'm doing my makeup and I want to do like a little darker or whatever, like bolder, that's a better word, I get the other side. Oh, I'm so happy with it. Look at it. Like, it literally just looks like it's my own. It's a horrible angle, but it literally just looks like it's my own brow. I am going to, you guys can see, right? Yeah, you guys can. Okay, so I always like to start like again from the front, but not the very front. And I'll do a straight line. Because that kind of shows me, like, you see how that made a straight edge, but very light-handedly also. But it kind of shows me like how dark do I really want to go. That kind of outlines like how dark I really need. So I'm not gonna make it too dark. I always do the tail a little bit more, and then I'll just round that out too. Let's see, that tail I always do, because you can see it kind of lifted up my face a little bit. It just, everything else looks a lot lighter, so like it looks like I went like this. Do you see how this eye looks like it's drooping? But this one doesn't. So I always like to do that. I'll stop there. If I needed it like a little darker somewhere else, I'll do it, but I don't want to go too dark. I just want it to be like very like bold brows, but for a no makeup kind of look. So, yeah, that's all I'm actually going to do for that brow. But the front, do you see? Do you see? Brush it up. But I always do that. I always add a little extra at the front just so it can still have a little bit of the pencil, so it's not like a weird, you know. I'll see if it's, sometimes I kind of brush a little too hard and then like there's bald spots, so you always want to double check. And then I'll just do that. And then that's literally my brow. I love it so much. I love my brows right now. And then I feel like it kind of like just embraces your own brows, where like when every time I wash off my makeup, I'm just like, oh my God, my brows are so good, because I don't add all that heavy product on it. I feel like it gives it a time to like really stand out and grow. Because this whole quarantine, like not once did I ever get my brows done. Okay. So same thing, I'm gonna go straight across. Can you guys see? Yes, you can. Okay. So I did the straight line across. I feel like this one I need to do it a little bit darker here. I went a little too light-handed, so to match. I think that's a little better. And then the top, like I said, I curved out the top, just the tail. Because I still want it to look like my brows, but just like perfected. So then now I'm going to fill it in very lightly, not going hard at all. And then now I want to make sure they're both filled into the same spot. I think here needs a little bit more. And then I'm going to just do like a little swipe throughs. And I'm actually going to just blend it out because do you see the difference? Do you see the difference here where it's like smooth, blended out, and then here it's like so stiff? Like you can literally see the line. You can see those things. All those little things like matter towards the end. And then up. Because the beginning always needs to be really blended out. And if I need to double, I need to. I feel like it's okay, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. What am I doing next? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clean that up under my brows. If I can find it. My favorite. Where is it? I should have been more prepared. Okay. So my favorite one for my eyebrows is actually still, there you go. So it's actually still like this, like crafts, like I don't know, paintbrush, I guess, that I stole from Gabe's like paintbrush thing probably like years ago, like I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago, and I still like always take care of it when I wash it. Like it's so perfect. I've tried so many different angle brushes, so many different like thin brushes and everything, but this one is still my favorite. It's so good. But just for like a natural, again, kind of like brow, I'm not going nothing crazy, but I do want that clean look. I get a very light concealer, and then I just get very little. Like I don't need a lot. So let me see. Oh, I'm not even making it too. Okay. Wow, Jesse. Thanks for watching. I asked you like 3 questions. You're not answering me. Now I know you're not watching for real. Okay. I'm gonna get just a mirror. And like that angle, I'm just gonna go here. Cause the first touch from like the product to your skin is gonna be the most like, if it's a dark shadow, it's gonna be the darkest. If it's going to be a bright shadow, then it's gonna be the brightest. So you always wanna, that's with foundation, that's with concealer, that's with everything. You always want it to be at the exact spot you really truly want it. So here, I really do want it here, like right in the middle. Well, not the middle, like the tip of that, like, I don't know what it's called. You guys understand. But I'm going very light-handed. I'm not doing like a straight, like really like bold line. I'm even gonna brush down. And whatever product is left over, I'll go to the front and I'll do that little cleanup too. Okay. And then look at super easy. if sometimes it happens to me where I'll like accidentally, kind of like where you're plucking hairs, like you'll accidentally take a little bit too much. I'll literally just go back, and then if I see a spot, then I'm just like, oh no. And you just put it back because you can do that. And then it's all fixed and no one has to know anything. So I'm going to do that to the other side. Again, the tip right, well, not the tip, the middle. What is it called? Right there goes first. And I go down. And this I always do super, super lightly. Like I don't want to add too much because it's around the eye, and like that's the first thing people see. So you don't want it to like yourself to look crazy, you know? I feel like people will notice that. And then whatever's left, I just go forward right here. But I still want to drag it down. So it could be blended. And if it stop kind of like in the middle here, it's fine because all this is going to get blended out with eyeshadows. So no one's going to see like any type of like weird ending of the concealer. I'm actually going to do that over here too. I think I need to do this one a little bit more. Okay. And then those are my brows. Pretty happy with them, I think. If you guys can hear those dogs, put a dog emoji. Okay. I think that's good. I really, 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 really like them. I don't know. I just, because I feel like if I wanted to, with doing like a super bold look, like I could do that with that product. If I wanted something lighter where I didn't want it this dark, I can do that with that product. So I think it's so cool. I think it's like, it's perfect. I wonder if this will make it look better. I don't know. I think that's the best we're getting. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. I normally don't really put concealer on my eyelids, to be honest, but just because I have some here, I'm just gonna do it. But I really don't. Unless I'm actually gonna do like a very light color, like where I want it to stand out a lot more than it will like on my actual skin tone. Like, I don't know if I wanted, I can't even think of color right now. Like a yellow, I feel like a yellow would blend too much into my skin tone. So if that's the case, yes, I would put a very light shade. Look at this sponge. I feel like it's in its last moments, but I really like this sponge. It's so good. It gets like so huge, and I feel like it goes just blends everything so much faster, but it's also like, wait, why is it doing that? Oh, wait, is the sponge doing that to me? What's going on? I didn't want to grab that palette again. I'll grab this one, I guess. Oh, it's weird. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Yeah, usually like yellows and stuff won't like pick up too bright on my skin tone clearly, because it's like an undertone and stuff. So I'll put like a just kind of like a blank canvas to start with. But today I'm gonna do something pretty simple. I should stop talking when I'm like down there and you guys can barely hear me, but you guys have to. Okay. All right. Okay, now I can do it. Okay. So I'm gonna do something really, really simple. I did it yesterday, and I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is. Like you guys can do like 5 different colors. Like it's so easy. But I'm gonna do it green. So I think I might do even like a yellow to green to like a forest color kind of thing. So I'm not really gonna talk like too much about what I'm using. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys like, because you can put any color to it. Like you can do it from like white to pink, or I don't know, like even just the rainbow. Like you guys can make it anything you guys really want. So I'm just gonna go for it from there, to be honest. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need this one later. I'm looking for just a very simple brush. This one will do. I'm gonna get like a white. And then put it, especially at the beginning, where I have that bone. Oh, you guys can see all the dust. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that here. It's kind of leaving like a base, but I also feel like it's kind of doing the work already for me, so I don't have to worry about blending something lighter later. Kind of like no matter what look I go for, I want to always make sure I'm bright, like my eyes are awake and looking awake. So I always like to do that. Also, a reminder, if you guys haven't liked this stream, please make sure to do so. I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, it's just like a video. So if you guys could like and of course comment in the chat, that would be very helpful. But yeah, so since I'm doing green because someone asked for that, like I'm gonna actually start doing like every stream, like the first color someone says, like that's the color I'm gonna do. So I'm not on myself and not gonna know what color to do until someone says it. I think that will be kind of fun. Also, be like a way where it's like if you feel you've been wanting to see some type of eye look, like ideas or inspiration or something like that, like you guys can just definitely just put it in the chat, and then I can go ahead and help you guys out, and then it'll just be fun. And yeah, we could do that. Okay. So I got a white laid out. Going to actually put a little bit more. Yeah. I'm going to put now like a, did I grab the wrong one? It's matte, right? Okay. Like a bony color on the end over here, where it's not so white, but it's still giving me something to have under. Because, like I said, I like everything blended out. So I'm going to make sure just even the base, you have to start off the right way. So I want everything blended out from the beginning. So I don't want it white because I want this part to open up the most, but I do want it to kind of gradually, like, fade out just like anything else, as well as like it, like I said, it's going to be my background for my actual colors and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead, make it all match. And then everything just looks a lot better, honestly. I'm gonna grab a little bit more white and I'm gonna put it on just like right here, the highlight of my bone. Yeah. So again, so whatever I do in between and stuff, that's always like, that kind of gives it like the really nice like skin kind of look where I'm making sure the beginning is like super nice, super blended out. And then yeah, like everything else will kind of follow through because you don't really have to put that much effort on it since like the beginning looks nice, I think Did I move these big brushes out of the way? Because I feel like these are my small brushes, so it's hard to see. And now I can see you. I wanted something a little smaller. I think I could do this one. Okay. Let me start with the green. I'm gonna start with the very, very like light green. So I'm actually gonna do like a light green, but also a yellow, kind of go back and forth. So I can just start very, very light here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pack on at the beginning. I did honestly like light and green, but also kind of lean towards that yellow a little bit more than usual. But yeah, I'm gonna just go here. And I'm not gonna go any further than that. I'm just gonna stop right there. Do the same thing on both sides. So again, this look is kind of gonna give you that cut crease type of look, but without actually doing a cut crease. So in case you don't know how to do one, that's fine. Or also like it's not such a harsh like line of that cut crease because sometimes I'm not really into that. I kind of like the looks that are all like blended. I don't know, that's just my type of vibe. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually do that. If I was doing a pink, which I did yesterday, I would actually start off with a blush, just an FYI. And then if I was starting with browns, I would definitely start off with like what's it called? Your bronzer, just so that can all flow naturally. Just because I think I'm gonna do that towards the end right here. I didn't want to do it in the front because I felt like pink was gonna be too pink like for a green look. And then I didn't want a bronzer because I really, really wanted this bright in the middle. But I'm gonna do I feel like it just like completes the look because the bronzer's flowing with your skin. So it kind of like blends away like your eyes together. And then also if it's a blush, it's just so nice because it's the same exact thing. But yeah. Okay. Wait, what did you ask me? A fly just flew near you or an orb? I didn't see. Oh my god, does this have any color? Before I think it does. I almost ruined everything. Okay, I'm not with this type of lighting. I'm not sure what has product on there, so I'm just gonna get a new brush because I'm a little too scared. I didn't see anything, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. Which one should I get? I think I want something very little. Yeah, I think this one's good. What's an orb supposed to mean? Is that supposed to mean something? So yeah, this product has nothing on it. I'm just very end of it, the tip, like the top of it. I'm just blending it out. And even though there's nothing here, I still want this blended out. So it could already like help me. The bottom here I kind of don't really care about because I'm going to cover it up without any concealer or anything like that so you guys could see. But yeah, I think I want a little bit more yellow though on this side. Okay, I think that's good. Both. And then I do have this like kind of shimmery green. Oh, I shouldn't have used it on this. It's fine. There's like shimmery green that's like super pastel kind of color. So like nothing's gonna show up. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Because it kind of gives it like a little bit of a, something. But you guys can see like it just gives it like a glow, not really any color. But I feel like that would kind of help blend everything out nicely. So next color, I think I'm gonna do just green now. Do I have another green? I think I did. Yeah, I might use this one. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use that one. What about this? No. I think I'm gonna just keep it super simple. I tried to kind of do like 5 colors, but no, I guess not. So I'm gonna just do that very like lime kind of green and put that right in the middle. You definitely want to make sure you're doing this with a very small brush. If you try to do this with like a bigger brush like this, you're just putting colors on your eyes. So and that's where I'm gonna stop there. I always go further where like the dark one, I'm gonna start here, but I always go further than that just so it has that like space to flow with it. Not just again like, I think that's good. Do the same thing to the other eye. That's the only bad part of the streams, like during this time, where it feels like I'm just staying here, like boring you guys. But because during this time, I would just cut it off. But to be honest, streams just help me out so much more because I don't have to worry so much about that editing. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm gonna do both and stuff, but this is kind of more like laid back when I'm just like trying to relax, just do my makeup, nothing serious, just having fun kind of thing. And I really prefer these. So again, I'm going a lot further. Oh, look, I did not match them. I'm going to try to bring that back down. Where's my other brush? I know I'm not talking right now. Give me a second. I just wanted to make sure this is okay. Kind of don't like that. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave. I don't like how these don't match, but I think I'm gonna leave it for now because I feel like maybe once I blend things out, then I'll fix it. I kind of learned my lesson that way. See, I'm going back with that like shimmery, very light shade just to kind of blend everything in. But I kind of learned my lesson that way where it's like if I don't like something, I'm gonna just and it's like a little thing, not nothing crazy. If I don't like something on my makeup, like I'm gonna wait till I finish completely because sometimes you just have to blend a little bit more or sometimes you just have to wait till it all comes together then just like do a little bit of touches instead of adding like 500 layers or like taking a whole another hour just to fix it where it's like it wasn't even going to get noticed, it was going to get covered up, or like you only had to fix one little thing because of other, like, so many variables. So I'm just blending it all out like always. I think that looks good for now because I wish this was a little lower. I think when I add a shimmer to pop my brow out, I think that will help. So I'm trying not to touch it. On the ends, should I do like a Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like an olive green. Okay. So to be honest, me on the corner, I kind of don't care about it being perfect because this is where I kind of make it like look like a smoky eye kind of thing, and I like the blended out look. So I literally just go down until I kind of line up with my eye here, and then I connect downwards and I just blend up and down. And look how easy that was. Like, I know I need to touch it up, but like, doesn't that look like, oh my God, that's a crazy look? Like, you took a lot of time on that. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it looks like you took a lot of time on it. I do want to add a little bit of the darker color right on top of my lash line to help, of course, with my lashes, and it just like adds more like structure to the eye. See, look at that. So good, so easy. I really like that. And I'm just getting like an olive color. I knew it was gonna have a lot of product down right now, which is why I put it down towards my lash line, which I don't mind being too dark, opposed to putting it here, because here it would have been too much. And I go up and down. I'm not doing that, but I kind of like that look where it's like not connected here and it's like a double wing. Maybe I'll do that next time. And see why I like to do everything my eyes at first, because I can clean this up after. Like I don't have to worry about this because with my brush and all that stuff, I could clean up whatever is here under. And I don't have to worry about it getting on my powders or anything like that. I can just like free ball it, you know? I don't want this so open. I definitely, what am I missing? I think this needs to be, I think I like that. Okay, so I like the placement. I'm clearly going to blend it out, but I like where the placement is. Again, this I'm going to clean up after. So I'm actually not going to add shimmer to maybe the middle part actually. So I didn't tap into it. I'm just going to blend it out at the top. Because we all know how I am about everything being blended. Yeah, I think that's good. Do the same thing right here, the top, just the very top. And remember, this is a super, super, super tiny brush. Like this is a regular transition brush. It's like super little. So I'm barely even touching it. And then I'm just gonna kind of help blend the grains together. So right here, kind of a little bit, but not too much because you don't want it to look muddy. And then with the regular brush that doesn't have nothing from today, but I know has some browns in there, so you can use your transition shade. I'm just doing the outsides of like the matte shade. I wouldn't do it with the shimmer because then I'm gonna have shimmer down here. So I'm just gonna do it with this one. Again, just the outside though. How does that look? I think I just need to clean it up. Yeah, I think I just need to clean it up. Once it comes together, okay? Once it comes together. So, where is, I have this like super perfect, and usually I know this stream, like I'm not doing much, but honestly, this is just how I do my makeup. I just thought might as well be on camera with it. I just take my time and see where it goes. Don't want to use that one. Where is it? I really, really like that brush. Oh, it's right here. I put it here. So what it was it? It's like broken and everything, but I just love the shape of it. It's like perfect to, it's like small enough to get like where you want it, but like I don't know, it's just really good. So I'm gonna actually get, what should I get? Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with like these green shimmers that I know are really, really like kind of just toppers. I think. So yeah, do you see how it's super light, but it does add a little bit of green? I'm only gonna do it along that little like white area. You could have honestly made it matte, like a matte white. That would have been really pretty. But I think I want like a little bit of a green undertone first. Yeah, I really like that. And then I'm gonna now get more of that white. Actually, I'm gonna do more of that bone color. I think that would be better. So it's not so like, in your face. So here on top of the topper, I'm just going along the edges of where that like green stopped. And I can pick that up right there, but again, get that bone color where I'm kind of cleaning up like if you would your brows. And the reason I did like the shimmer first was because I didn't want that to be like blinding in your face. I wanted it to be like a matte, but kind of like little sparks are coming through. That's the reason I did it the other way. Okay. And then I might have lost a little bit of the green there. So yeah. But yeah, if I would have done the white and then the shimmer on top, then it would have been like a lot more shimmer I guess. But I really didn't want that. I wanted it to be like kind of like it reminds me of like your skin where it's like giving you that like inner glow kind of thing. That's what I wanted it to like be kind of more of an inner glow. I think I need a little bit more green right here. Mm, I think that's good. Yeah, I like that a lot better. So I'm just making it even because I feel like it was looking a lot cleaner if I did that. So I'm packing on a little bit here to make it darker. Then going up just a little bit to just blend it out. But trying to stay light as possible. Okay, how is that? I actually really, really like this. I think it's gonna make sense when I have my actual makeup done. So I'm just gonna try my best to kind of do that super quickly. So you can kind of see the whole look together. So again, like what I said from the beginning, I already primed my face. So yeah, it took a little bit longer than I expected because I was just taking my time. But yeah, now I'm just gonna go ahead And do this. Why I like this brush so much, because you can go really fast and it's not messing anything up. It doesn't look like you kind of like half-assed it kind of thing. Always want to go up. Don't forget about the hairline area. Again, not worrying too much about this because I'm going to clean up when I get to the concealer part, which is right now. So when I get concealer, what am I going to do first? Yeah, I think I'm going to do like this color first that actually I have been using. It's way too dark, but I just use a very light concealer under. And it kind of helps brighten it because it's still a yellow tone. But yeah, kind of like gives me a good like starting base because it kind of clears out the canvas, I guess. But I really want to try it in my actual shade though. Because I really haven't tried it alone since I always have to brighten it up. So I'm not going to add it there. Here, yes. Because I can use a little extra coverage. And those pimples are fine. It's okay. So I'm going to do. Look how fast this is because of this sponge. I'm using like a lot of things that I like to do when I'm in a hurry because it's just so much helpful. And this sponge doesn't like take up your product so much. It like just does it like just enough. Look how fast that is. That's crazy. And then you don't have to worry about that. Okay, I like to little by little clean up my eyes because I am gonna keep layering concealer, so I don't want it to look so cakey. I'm just gonna get whatever I have left over up here because I like everything being blended. Okay. I think that's good there. And I'm going to get a very light concealer, whichever I can find first, honestly, just so we can hurry here. I can't find any, of course. Oh my god. Oh, I found one. Okay. The like, hold on. Why is it like, what do I feel like? So I'm gonna get the light concealer and do it right in the middle. I think that's enough. You like what? Well, that's enough. I don't like too much on my forehead. I'm gonna explain once I'm done about what I'm doing on my face. Okay. So here. So what I like to do with the darker concealer, I like to hide, like hide what I don't want you to see. That's what the darker concealer is for. Clearly doesn't have to be that dark, but I kind of had no other option. But the light concealer, what I like to do, I like to go ahead and put it right in the middle because this is what I want highlighted. I don't want it all the way up here because it's just going to make me look more whitened and stuff, and I just don't want that. And besides, I added a good amount there, so I'm going to be able to bring something up. So, yeah. The middle, I don't like to put too much here because I feel like here it just looks so cakey on faces. I don't know why. I just don't like putting a lot up there. So I kind of put a little more than I wanted to. Here it's kind of doing already the work for you, so you don't have to add too much powder later. Where you kind of sharpen up your face structure and gives you more like definition. And then here you could see the little like those little like what is it, cupid bow like marks, whatever, just to brighten that up as well. And then whatever I have here, because I did put a good amount, I'm just gonna kind of bring it down since I'm gonna bronze up my nose anyways. But yeah, so this is why I like to kind of just, I'm already kind of giving my face structure, so I'm putting it where I want it, and I'm also letting it sit. If you guys are noticing, I'm not blending it out right away, but I'm wanting to put it in the little like spots of my face that I want to brighten up so I don't have to do double the work. So I'm not going to put like concealer just put it everywhere cuz it looks cool, and then later on I have to put extra bronzer or extra blush because I have to fix all that wasted product from the beginning. So I always like to do everything where I actually want it. So I always do my under eyes last just so I can give it like that really maximum time, because yeah, I just like it for to actually set there. And then here I'm just gonna blend out this line and I'm gonna bring it down actually, so this coverage can stay here and my cheeks can stay kind of golden or whatever color I am that day. And then I see already kind of gives me that kind of like it looks like I have some type of bronzer there. So honestly, I do this where I feel like I'm running out of time. So if I run out of time right here, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I could just throw some mascara on because I kind of gave my face structure. I always like to make sure like the mouth area is a little lighter. So do the same thing over here. I'm bringing it down. I'm going to do my forehead. And since this is a big sponge, I'm going to actually do it upside down. And that is more than enough. But do you guys see like already the highlighted points? How it just looks, you could say naturally. It looks like I'm just enhancing my own face, you know? My skin looks pretty good. And I do really want to say it is because of that Clinique concealer, but I'm not sure. Just because like I have to mess with it so much, I feel like it might be the other stuff I'm doing, or I don't know. Just because I can never use it just alone, like, but it's not dark enough for me to actually use it like a bronzer or anything like that. Oh my god, look at my skin. Can you guys see how good it looks? My skin looks really good. I feel like the sponge also has a lot to do with it because every time I do like there's like a mess up or like something, this sponge like saves the day. Again, I want my cheeks to kind of stay that color. So since I'm done with my under eyes, the first thing I want to always do. No. Oh, I think it's here. Okay. Always, I notice a huge difference when I get the Fit Me matte, like, um, the Fit Me, like, translucent shade that's just pressed, and I go here. My under eyes look so much different right away and, like, towards the end of the night compared to, like, when I don't do this. Like, right now, it'll look good, like, regardless, just because I'm not gonna be on here for, like, a long time. But, like, when I'm actually taking pictures or stuff like that, and like, your makeup actually starts to set a really long time, like you start to notice things like happening, and I feel like one, it helps like when it's happening, like all those oils and stuff come up out of your face, like it's coming in like really smoothly where everything looks good. But when I don't use this, I feel like it just like I don't know, it's just creasing. I don't like my under eyes to crease. So yeah. So what I'm going to do, let me see. Look for. Oh well, I'll just use this powder. I was trying to show you guys my exact way I do my powder lately, but I'm just gonna kind of just do it quickly, like the fast version, opposed to how I actually do it. Because the way I actually do it, I think I'm gonna do like an actual video though, just so I can jump. Oh, actually, I could have my eyes already done. I don't know, but when the way I've been doing my powders now, like, oh my god, my skin looks so good. It just looks really good, and it's of course it's a certain product that I'm using now too. But I feel like my skin was just looking a lot better with the way I was doing everything, and then like that was just like a huge like topper, you know. It was that little thing that I didn't know I needed. Okay, so then I just make sure everything is powdered. Make sure it's closed before it tips over. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually, since I did do that, I'm gonna get another powder and a little bit of like a banana color powder to set my under eyes. The Morphe powders are like super drying, so just an FYI, like you don't want to add too much, but if you're oily you might love it, but you don't want to add too much because it might be a little like, yeah. So I'm gonna actually just mix both the Morphe one and then like a Fit Me one to kind of get a good under eye brightening color. You like to what? Okay. Again, doing it right here. Look at that. Oh, so good. I always do a very light hand and I press it in. I don't just like have it sit there. See, just pressing it in. The only parts I kind of do leave a little loose is by my nose. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave that there. And then I'm gonna get a bronzer. Trying to go as fast as I can right now so I can finish my eyes. So to be quick, I'm just gonna get a big brush and tap in some bronzer. But I still go up. I like to do like the darker bronzer like only in the back. But when I mean like darker bronzer, I mean like one shade. Like I'm not saying nothing crazy. Like see like a little bit more of that deeper bronze one. That's what I'm doing. I always like to add some to the bottom. And then I'm not gonna add too much either, because usually when you're in front of like a ring light or something, like you don't want to add too much, and then you go into regular light and you're just like, what did I do? Okay, that's fine there. I'm gonna just getting a very little bit of bronzer. where it's literally just the tip of the brush has like some bronzer, and then I'm just gonna make sure it's still blended. And then that's that for my face. Do I want to add blush? Kind of don't think I want to. Do I want to? I don't know. I think I'm going to add a little bit of blush. And then don't forget about this chin area. I like to kind of still make sure it's somewhat connected. I think that's good. Do I want to add more blush than that? I kind of want to. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it before I regret it. Ooh, I kind of like that. I went a little heavy on the blush, but I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Okay. I feel like you guys can't really. If you guys could really see, let me see. Can you guys kind of see now? I really like it. Like a lot, actually. Did like one light less. Yeah, I really like that. Okay. Since I did that already, I'm gonna get a little bit powder and just clean up the bottom. I just like it cleaned up there. Sometimes I do bring it to the front. It just kind of depends, honestly, how I see. Weird as this sounds, like how I see my shape of my face is going. I feel like some ways like look better on me than other days. I don't know. But yeah. So I like to literally just follow my own shadows. So right now I'm kind of going down to my chin, opposed to usually I kind of go up here, but I'm going closer. Like you might not be able to see this on camera, but I'm going closer and closer up there, but kind of blend it out in a way. Then I just clean it up right away because I don't want it too harsh. Just wanted like a little nice blend. But yeah, kind of gives me more of a like a face shape like this in a way. because I didn't just do a straight line here. But like I said, it kind of depends because sometimes like I look better like that, but there's I don't know, I just go by the shadows of that day. Like literally that's all it is. So I'll put this powder away. This is powder 2. And then just drop something. I'm gonna get like a hydrating mist. And just go ahead and make sure everything is kind of nice and blended. Is it? Is it? It is. Perfect. Now I'm going to get a liner. Should I do brown? I think I'll do black. I think I'm gonna do black. It's so hard to find everything here because I'm not used to it. The one I wanted, but whatever. Just for to not keep looking. A black liner. Yeah, I like the black. Do you see the difference? I like it. Now my lips. Am I gonna? I think I should like do more like yellow. Oh, that lipstick's downstairs. Oh, I think I have one here. Yeah, I feel like a more yellowy kind of nude, huh? Or like I don't know, like gingery kind of color. What kind of lip should I do? I'm not sure. Oh, this one I'm not having right now because I just don't feel like getting up. There's a Lancome like mascara that's like so good. I've been really liking it. So I'm gonna get that brush that I've been using the whole time. Just so I can smudge it. Because I kind of don't want to. What do you guys think? Should I add a color at the bottom? I kind of don't want to. Maybe I'll do it like barely anything, you know? Yeah, I think that's good and that's it. Like, I don't want to, I kind of don't want much at the bottom. Yeah, I think I do. I want to leave it like that. So I'm just gonna add mascara and do let me do that real quick. Ugh. This is why you get for being lazy, not wanting to go get another mascara, because this one clumps so freaking bad. like the brush is fine. It's more of a like it just way too much comes out for the brush. Because I have tried it with like wiping it kind of down a little bit, like not letting so much come out. And it's such a good mascara, actually. It's just way too much is on the brush. And I seen like a lot of people complain about that. So I'm just like, why isn't like a tighter tube or something like that? My skin looks so good. Don't look at my dry lips right now. It's all foundation, but my skin, look at my skin. So good. Look at the mascara. You guys can see my lashes. I'll do the other one. Oh my god, I've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. Wish this mascara was easy to work with. It would be such a bomb mascara. What's your guys' favorite mascara? Because I feel like I found good ones, but not like my go to. How does that look? Are my eyes even? Are they even? I think we're good there. Okay. So now lips. For sure gonna start with a cool tone. I'm gonna start with the cool tone. Trying to like perfect my lip right there. Sorry. Think I kind of got it close enough to match. But I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just add my regular one. Yeah, I'm gonna just do like kind of like a dark lip at first. Is that good? I'm not sure. I feel like I want a little bit more. A little more like that yellowy that lipstick gave me, but I want more. So let me try this liner. It's called Spiffy because Sweet Tea was out. It's a little too light for this. Actually, I would say it's the exact same color. So that's not going to help at all. No. Actually, yeah, let me try this lipstick out. Okay, so I have this Maybelline Baddest Beige. So it's definitely a lot shinier than my other lipstick. But I feel like it's fine because I don't need to add lip gloss now. I'm going to kind of wipe off a little bit on a napkin to let add a little bit more color because like the other lipstick kind of took over. And then yeah, it does add for sure a shine. I think it says that. Yeah, shine. Baddest Beige though, so good. Look at that. That's what I needed. Kind of give me a different lighter nude, but was more peachy. So, and it kind of gave me that glossy look. So, and you put that back. That's like, actually, I might reuse that. So, once I'm done here, I could stop. I could just call it quits. What I've been doing actually, so this Jaclyn Hill loose powder. Oh, I'm shaking the whole thing. I've been wanting it so bad for a very long time, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna spend. I'm not gonna spend. So, really? Lighters were invented before matches. I got a little too much. But yeah, so I got one of those loose powders from her. And like, so I have tried it many ways. If I'm feeling a little bit more dry than others, I kind of will set my face first. But I've been trying it kind of like a highlighter, but it gives me like, of course, my glow within. That's always the what I love. But also, like I said, gives you that highlight, but it gives you like that extra blend. Like, so I feel like I did a good job blending everything, but it gives you that like extra blend with giving you that extra glow. So since I'll go ahead and do a little bit on both sides. Again, I'm going to blend it out. Because it's not an actual highlight, but it does have a lot of glow in it. So you see, I'm just gonna add it everywhere. Do you guys see that? See, it's not blended over here yet. But what I like to do is just I grabbed a little too much. When I dip it in the top, I swirl it around till the whole brush kind of eats it up. And then I'll add it on. So it blends all out very nicely. So again, blending it here, and because there's no like actual like crazy color on it, it kind of helps blend like your blush and bronzer together, which of course I love to have everything stay together. I'll do like little things like that. Allergies. So yeah, I love the way that looks. Because do you see that glow that it gives me? But then everything is still there. Nothing got messed up. So good. So good. So good. So good. Look at my skin. Look at my skin. Look at my skin. So good. Like I said, I kind of go back and forth with it because sometimes I do like if I want like a really bronzy thing, I'll just do very little, or I'll go kind of back and forth with the bronzer and that because it just depends like what look I'm going for. So here I feel like I might have lost it a little bit, so I'm just gonna kind of bring it back. My bronzer brush, but I'm losing everything here because I'm not used to being here. So yeah, let me add more bronzer back. But I don't mind doing this because I already have that glow there because of the powder. So it kind of just goes back and forth and just lets it glow a little bit. I'm okay here, just whatever's left over on the brush because I saw I had some. I really, really like this. Let me go closer again. Look at my skin. Oh, there's brushes. I swear I'm not this pale. It's just the light. But look at the blend of everything right here. Look at everything right now. So good. So good. Of course, if I'm gonna make myself shine on the ends, I'm gonna make myself shine right on my nose too. So I'm going to. What color is this? Oh, that's a brown now. I can't use that one. Thought I had one. Yeah. So just gonna get a very tiny brush and do my nose. And of course, you want to blend it out. And I just do that just to make sure everything is highlighted. Like if I needed something, I'm gonna actually just highlight the middle. But did you see I didn't really have to highlight that because of like the whites and stuff, by the way? But for the sake of everything being so cohesive, I'm gonna add a little bit here. What? Okay. I think I am done here. I like it. I really, 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 really like it. I feel like it came out a little bit more dramatic than I expected it to, but I feel like it was pretty easy. The reason it took so long was just because I was just like taking my time and stuff because I knew that like I was gonna be streaming because I just got lazy, so I was just kind of like I'm just gonna take my time and relax and whatever. But I could have went a lot faster. I just felt like, I don't know. But yeah, so this is the final thing, and I feel like the way I don't know, I'm really happy with the way my skin has been looking with the way I do my like skin routine. I actually went a little faster and I skipped a lot of steps, but just because I felt like, oh my God, I'm already at 2 hours. So I wanted to stop. But usually I do something else too, like other little steps that I skipped. But I still love the way my skin looks. Look at my skin. Look how I didn't add highlighter. It just like I'm just glowing, like I have that really nice skin kind of thing. I didn't add any highlighter, but I'm still glowing. And I feel like a lot of the things that I used today actually were either like Jaclyn Hill's palettes, or it was like her recommendations and stuff. So yeah, like I'm like a really big Jaclyn Hill like stan, like 100%. She kind of already has gained my trust with a lot of things. Like don't get me wrong, like I don't buy whatever she like says, but I can trust her. I know with majority of the stuff, I feel like she has the same skin type than from what I have, but also what she like likes to do. I enjoy the type of skin she like goes for, and then and then yeah, like the type of skin type she has, I kind of have that too, and I just really really like the stuff that looks today. So that powder made a huge difference. Yeah, I think maybe next time I'll kind of go a little higher up on the powder up here though. Unless, oh, I think that helped. But yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of go up. See, I like to do this at the end. Um, I like to kind of go up here a little bit more to be a little bit more sharper. See right here, there it's here. Do you see the difference of my face if I squish it here to oppose here? Like if it's here. So yeah, is what I like to do at the end of the videos too, to kind of pick out like, oh, this is what I would prefer for this type of look. Some looks do need other attention, but yeah, this is the final look. I'm really happy with it. I think it came out really good, especially my skin. Like I said again, my skin looks so good. Look at my skin. Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys yet again for coming by, stopping by. Through this stream. I really appreciate it. I did not do an intro because I forgot. Like I said, I was kind of being lazy, but I preferred this way because it's a lot funner and funner. Is that a word? Funner? It's a lot more fun. And I just feel like it's a lot easier to talk to you guys and stuff. But yeah, from now on, if you guys did miss it, when every time I do a stream, the first person that comments a color, that's what I'm gonna start doing during streams. That's the kind of color I'm gonna go for that stream, just because to make it fun. And if you ever have been wanting or need inspiration for that type of color but can't find it anywhere, well then maybe I could do it on my stream. or like stuff like that. And then it also kind of keeps me on my toes because I don't know what kind of look I'm going for that day. So I thought it'd be kind of cool. So yeah, so make sure to like this video, guys. It's just like a regular video. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching another video of mine. Please continue to let me know any other suggestions. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so this is it. Don't forget to like this video again. And I'm talking to you too, Jesse, because you haven't liked this video yet. But thank you for watching. Bye, guys.